So way back when I made this video here, somebody commented and asked if I'd make a photo box. And I said, yeah, sure I will. It'd be great. I could use one too. That was a while ago, but I finally got it done, and let me show you how I did it. The materials I used were 5 pieces of 30 by 20 by 3/16 white foam board, a 22-inch by 28-inch poster board. I used one made of plastic in case something spilled on it. I could wipe it off, but you could use paper. 20-inch by 20-inch tissue paper, an X-Acto knife, white duct tape, a pencil, a framing square, and also not shown in this little clip, a tape measure. It's very useful. So step 1, the first thing I did, and we're going to do together here, is set up our side length. So I want our sides to be mounted with a little bit of a lip that we're going to use later on in this build. So I'm going to cut my sides to 19 and 13/16 of an inch. After we get those sides cut to the length we need, we're going to cut windows into them for our light. So for me, I just use a 2-inch border around the edge of the panel, and just so happened that my framing square was 2 inches wide. So if you have a 2-inch wide framing square, just use it to draw yourself a border line and then cut out the center, and there you go. You got yourself a window. Now in this window, we're going to attach our tissue paper. Using the 20-inch by 20-inch tissue paper, we're going to tape it along the edge of the window using the white duct tape. This tissue paper is going to help us diffuse the light we point into our photo box and make the image look softer. The easiest way I found to attach this tissue paper was to cut it to the proper length, attach the corners with Scotch tape, and then use duct tape around the edges to make sure it stays in place. And then just be careful because tissue paper is very fragile. And if you rip it, it's a pain to change it, but you can do it. Just try not to. Now we're going to grab a new piece of foam board that's going to be the bottom of our photo box, and we're going to attach the sides using duct tape. Now one side of our panel is 19 and 13/16 and the other's 20, so you got to make sure you have the right side down, and you want to have these gaps left on the edge for our back panel. Now on that little lip that we were just talking about, we're going to mount our back panel, so just line everything up and tape it. Just a little tip to reinforce the corners of our photo box. Cut yourself a little piece of duct tape and place it on the back and one side. And then on the corner that you create, cut it with a pair of scissors and then fold the duct tape over onto the bottom onto itself, and it's going to help keep your corners nice and strong. Now to get that infinity look where you see no edges, just a white plain background, we're going to install the 22 by 28 piece of poster board. Mine again is made of plastic in case anything spills, I can wipe it off. So basically just going to mount it so it slopes over the corner, so when you take a photo, you don't see the corner. It just looks like nothing. Now we need to make the top of our photo box. To do this, grab yourself a new piece of foam board, and we're going to measure out a window. So the window I made is 6 inches from the edge and 2 inches from the top and bottom. You're going to cut this out the same way you did your side panels, mark it, use your framing square to get nice straight lines, and just cut her out until you got yourself a window. Now that we have a window in the top of our photo box, we need to attach some tissue paper. Do it the same way you did for your side panels, cut the tissue paper to the size needed, attach the corners with Scotch tape, and then run some duct tape around the edge if you so desire. Install that top panel the same way you did the sides and the back, and that's it. You're done. You got yourself a finished photo box. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. If this is your first time here on Major Hardware, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Also, check out our Tuesday releases for This Day in Tech History. It's a good little series. I think you might like it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Go ahead and make a photo box, too. Pew, pew. Here's some pictures I got from this photo box. Boom.